AITA for telling my dad I don't want to speak to him until he takes accountability for the trauma he caused? For context, my mom finally left my dad 3 to 4 years ago after 10+ years of physical and financial abuse. Growing up, my siblings and I constantly saw our parents physically fight. It was traumatic, and I now know I have CPTSD from it. My mom has since acknowledged and apologized for the harm she caused. My dad, however, never has. Recently, he's been blowing up at me over things that aren't my responsibility. For example, he was angry that my mom didn't report his stolen bike. It was in her name, which, he says, is the reason he doesn't have a job, transportation, or hope. I told him that he's a 50-year-old man and needs to take responsibility for his life choices instead of blaming my mom or me. That led into a huge argument where I told him he needs to acknowledge his mistakes, especially how his actions traumatized his kids. I can't keep dropping everything to cater to his needs when I'm an adult with my own responsibilities and kids to raise. He has had opportunities, cars, housing, chances to apply for disability or work, but hasn't followed through. Until he gives a genuine apology, acknowledging the harm, expressing remorse, and committing to change. I don't want to talk to him. He insists he's always been honest, that I'm making things up, that my mom is to blame for everything, and that I'm cruel and disrespectful. He told me I'm deleting him from my life and accused me of being cold, narcissistic, and brainwashed by my mom's family. I'll admit I got angry and told him flat out that his refusal to walk away from a toxic relationship traumatized his kids, and that I don't have the emotional strength to keep being a parent to my parent. I told him until he takes accountability and apologizes, I won't be speaking to him. Now I'm second-guessing myself. On one hand, I feel like I've set a healthy boundary. On the other, I wonder if I was too harsh or disrespectful by demanding an apology and cutting him off until he gives it. So Reddit, am I the asshole for telling my dad I don't want to talk to him until he takes accountability for the trauma he caused?